What's up, guys? It's Mitch with SC Weather here with a weather update. I hope you all have had a great day. I know I have. It's been very warm and very humid, much more humid day than all the other days throughout the week, and it's definitely been noticeable. What I want to talk about first is a lot of storms you can see entering Kentucky. I told you earlier in the week about a video that changes in the weather is going to be happening. It's been very boring weather, but we've had some storms across the state the last few days, and it's going to continue to be active. There's going to be a lot of things to talk about. So, yeah, you're going to be hearing from me a lot. As you can tell, that line of storms is going to enter Kentucky. It's going to gradually go across Kentucky. It's probably going to lose a little steam overnight, but it's going to enter parts of Tennessee, continue to weaken a little bit. And also, I didn't mention, but there's going to be a little small chance of storms probably in the PD later this evening, but not really much to talk about there. But this storm overnight, this line of storms is going to kind of come into the upstate, weakened a little bit. I don't know. This is the HRRR model. I don't know how good this model is going to have this line, but it really has it weakening as it enters the Midlands. So, but one thing is, you might hear a rumble of thunder overnight, the wee hours of the morning. I think it might enter the Midlands after the sun starts to come up. Timing might be off there a few hours, but we'll see. It's going to come, finish rolling through the state, and through the day tomorrow, we're definitely going to feel some drier air moving in late afternoon. It's going to go from being kind of humid after this line of showers and storms moving through to more of a crisp kind of feel outside for the evening. Okay, guys, so this is the big one. This is for late Easter into Monday morning. GFS, obviously not a defined weather model as far as showing lines of storms. It's not really designed for that. We're not into the NAM range yet, and I'll talk more about that here in a second. This is the GFS basically showing. When it shows something like that, dark oranges, reds, and stuff like that, you know you're probably dealing with a severe weather outbreak just from first sight. And that's pretty much, we'll leave it at that as far as details with that. But this is the GFS showing definitely a severe weather threat for parts of the state for sure. Now this is the GFS. So the details on this is way up in the air right now. The GFS is trended north with the low northwest of us, which basically puts us more in a warm section and you know, long story short, puts us more in the risk of severe weather as opposed to more heavy rain. I still think we're going to get a lot of heavy rain, by the way. This is CAPE values. You can't see the graph right there on the right that kind of tells you what's high and what's low, but I can just tell you right now, these are low CAPE values. CAPE basically is storm fuel. It's really things that kind of can produce some severe isolated thunderstorms, and it's not a lot there. That tells me kind of one thing, that this may not be an event where you get isolated severe storms that kind of pop up and go away, whatever, supercells. I think this may be more of a straight-lined severe thunderstorm event, maybe like a squall line, moves through, then heavy rain, whatever follows. Like I said, details are not there yet. This is another thing that kind of backs up my thinking on that. These are estimated wind gusts by the European model. Do not take this too literal, guys. As you can tell right there in Chattanooga and stuff showing 73-mile-per-hour winds. Who knows, depending on how intense a squall line can be, you definitely can get winds like that. But this tells me right here, as we move to the next frame, this kind of goes into early Monday morning. That's some significant winds over the whole entire state of South Carolina. That basically tells me that there's going to be some kind of squall line set up. Maybe not a squall line, but a line of severe thunderstorms that's going to set up, possibly depicted by the European. Again, until we get into the short range models like the NAM and the HRRR models and things like that, we're not going to be able to see or get an idea quite of what this line of storms is going to look like. So it's going to be hard to tell a detailed line of storms, so you're not going to see that in this video, but you're definitely going to have some videos of that as we get into the weekend, as the short range models get into sight and things like that. But as you can tell, the heavy wind gusts move off to the coast as the system moves in. This is rain totals courtesy of the European model. I think this is going to be a big rainmaker. Most of this rain is for that Sunday into Monday event. Obviously, it does account for a little bit of the rain of whatever we kind of get tonight over the next couple of days with isolated showers and storms. But I mean, that shows 2 to 4 inches across the state. Surprisingly, a GFS, which is what this model is, kind of showing around the same thing with rainfall. Anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain, upwards to 5 inches of rain. I don't know about all that, but we'll see. And then this next photo is just kind of a rough estimate of. That basically just tells me there's going to be a lot of thunderstorms. So let's keep watching this. I'm going to have some more videos coming out as we get deeper into the weekend, as we get into the short range models. But, guys, it's definitely looking like we're going to have some kind of severe weather event for late this weekend into Monday. So, guys, definitely be weather ready. I hate it's going to happen on Easter, but the weather's been very boring lately. So we have been due for something crazy to happen weather-wise, as we already don't have enough crazy going on in the world yet. But that's about all I've got, guys. Again, as always, I appreciate y'all's support. I appreciate y'all listening to this video. And let's just see what this weekend has in stores. It's just Wednesday, so y'all have a blessed night. Thank y'all for watching.